went to this beautiful event called Timeless Thread to celebrate the sustainability, the creativity, and upcycling in the fashion industry. We talked to different people in this event to get to know more about the upcycling and the sustainability in the fashion industry and where Rwanda is at right now. So let's take a look. We'll be right back.
It's more than just art. It's more of, if we're really claiming the circular economy, because if you go into actually more conversations with the other fashion brands, that fast fashion, if you sit in a room with H&M, Zara and others, they'll just be like, no, we want leather, we want this, we want that, nobody's gonna change that, and that's how we do things. And these people have been operating for the past hundreds of years. So how are you going to compete with them to create a difference in the society?
Timeless Thread was an exciting event filled with insightful discussion and valuable takeaways on circularity in fashion and the intersection of sustainability and profitability. The event featured insightful talks by industry leaders including Bruce Sakindi, founder of Kuzatu Plant, Josue Niyomugenga, founder of Aflimba, Aude Biserbe, Theo, manager of Asanti, and Elizabeth Veravose of Veravose Designs. Sustainability in fashion concerns more than just addressing textiles or products. It addresses the entire product life cycle process, which includes the way the clothing is produced, consumed, and disposed of in landfill.
My name is Kevin. I'm the co-founder of Uzuri KNY. I'm really excited to be here. The circular fashion is more of a new way. I wouldn't even say it's a new way. It's a conscious way of consuming fashion and being responsible of how we use the products, what we wear, and to be honest, it's just in a way to be climate conscious and making sure that we're playing a part in mitigating climate challenges, climate action. And so being part of this event is incredible, being able to share our ideas. Even having the platform itself, it's something new and it's incredible. We should continue having these conversations. This is where solutions are actually born. And as Uzuri, our part is continue using really easy technology to recycle, reuse, and recover old used car tires to create sustainable products, footwear, in fashion and beyond. So that people can still be fashionable and enjoy the fashion, but also while being conscious and responsible for how they consume fashion.
Possibilities for recycling are almost limitless when it comes, because, for example, you can use cotton to, as I said, car seats to design architecture design. You can use it for constructions. You can so the numbers and of possibilities around the different sector and the synergies that we can have is really we have not reached 2% of it.
With the growth of the fashion industry in Rwanda brought conversation like sustainability, where Rwandan brands aim to reduce waste generation by manufacturing premium apparel from long-lasting materials. These clothing companies try to copy seasonal fashion trends, thus reducing the amount of waste generated in the long run. The fashion industry is now embracing the idea of upcycling old clothes, the practice of reusing and repurposing textiles, materials, and clothing to recreate fashion.
So being a sustainable brand is not just about having an eco product, right? It's also about how you work, the energy that you use, the water that is being used into a product, your product. So it's really having a whole, 360 overview, even how you bring your product to the customer, how it is delivered, etc. So that's what it is about being a sustainable brand. That's all I can say.
How do you ensure the clients, the customers, that recycled clothes are really of quality? When they come to your place, how are you talking to them? How are you really making them feel secured of buying a circular outfit?
I can never guarantee that, if you make a new piece out of your old piece, it's going to be, really good quality. But at least we're not getting rid of the piece and we're not just putting it to waste and, adding more waste to this world. And, there's always the possibility to mix and match, fabrics and pieces, so you can get one part of your item and mix it with another one. So yeah, there's ways around it.
The event, organized by Circular Economy Hub Africa, aimed to celebrate sustainability and creativity in fashion industry and to combat the issue of textile waste while protecting the environment.
What does it mean for you guys to be in this conversation of circular fashion, and economic growth? And we were going for sustainable and recycling outfits and, avoiding waste. What does that mean to you guys as Kuza?
So a circular economy is essentially the opposite of a linear economy where we make, use, and dispose of products. So a circular economy means reusing that product and repurposing that product into something else, and therefore creating a lifelong cycle of something, of a product. So that's what we are here discussing today, and it's such a beautiful avenue for job creation because you're tapping into other forms of creation. So yeah, we are here talking about how to incorporate circularity in the textile industry here in Rwanda. For Kuza, what we do is really centralize all systems of operation. So fabric, production of finished products, and retail and even design in one go. So that's kind of how we play our part.
Attendees learned about the innovation approaches these experts have taken to promote sustainability and circularity in their respective businesses.
Thank you very much. My name is Adra Corinne. I am from the UK. I am now here in Rwanda to launch my new brand. The brand at the moment is called Adwa, but we are looking at new names. And the idea is that we're bringing a very unique take of fusion of African and of Europe as well. Absolutely. For what I'm wearing, most of this is upcycled. That's one of our unique selling points. We want to teach people and make people more aware how we can have up-to-date, trendy fashion, but made from maybe clothes or of garments that we have already in our wardrobes.
And then some of the conversations we had tonight was recycling, cycle fashion. What do you think about those conversations? What do you think about having this type of conversation, you guys getting involved as someone that is starting up a brand in Rwanda? So tell us, what does that mean to you guys?
Well, I thought it was an excellent workshop. I must admit the panelists were fantastic. They were very knowledgeable. And one of the things that I took from this was how we need to create awareness. If we are looking, as in globally, we are looking how we're going to reduce waste, we need to be looking at that from our everyday lifestyle, And obviously fashion is very important. It's something that identifies a person. And for us, it is about making sure that we are aware of the importance of taking things from our everyday life, and bringing them a new soul, a new look, a new trend, a new feeling, because that's what we really need to do.
Some of the conversations and questions that you raised during the workshop, you can talk about how Rwandans market themselves in terms of people knowing their brand and knowing that they're recycling outfits. What was that about?
Okay, I did pose a question during the workshop regarding, social media, how we're going to market ourselves, how do you advertise, especially in the Rwandan market. And what I would say, which is very important, is you need to do some research. You need to learn your clients. You need to learn about their culture. How do they spend? How do they consume? What are they looking for? What is their favorite colors? Because without that information, you cannot truly target the kind of market you want. And also you need to be able to, especially in Rwanda, think outside the box. Stop thinking, fashion is just about what you see and, as you walk up and down every day. Look at the global market. Look at the customers. What are they, thinking? How's the lifestyle change? All of these help you to know about your advertising and about your marketing strategy that you need to use. But when you're a small starter like myself, and there's so many entrepreneurs out there, I would say, look at social media. Do a course in social media planning, etc., so that you will be able to really have the tools that you need to be a positive, not only person, but positive in your business. And don't be afraid. In Rwanda, stretch your boundaries. Look at East Africa's fashion. Look at the continent fashion. Look at what's happening in America. Look at Paris. Look at England. And stretch your boundaries. But don't be afraid. take advertising marketing seriously. It's something that a lot of people don't budget for. Use your budget wisely. Make sure it's a budget that you can use every month so you can increase and enhance yourself.
And yes, and that's it from our show today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the whole show. As always, my name is Christian Zoramba, bringing to you the best in the fashion industry. So see you right next time.